Is it time to buy or sell SPDR's S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SPDR's S&P 500 ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 1st of August, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has categorized the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.59. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 5.17%. This corresponds to an average return of 0.11% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 12.02% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 12.02% to 15.79%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 6.72%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.59% to 9.50% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $543.45 and $680.78. Our latest daily update for this SPDR S&P 500 ETF brings the headline: SPDR S&P 500 ETF upgraded to buy candidate. On the last trading day, Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, the price of the SPDR S&P 500 ETF decreased by 1.64%, dropping from $632.08 to $621.72. This marks a decline for 5 consecutive days. Throughout the last trading session, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 1.36%, with a low of $619.29 and a high of $627.69. Over the past 2 weeks, the price has shown a loss of 0.93%. Additionally, trading volume increased by 37 million shares on the last day, despite falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, with a slight increase in risk anticipated over the next few days. In total, 139 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $86.73 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the ETF was $639.46, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price stands 2.77%, or $17.74, below the 52-week high of $639.46, which remains the all-time high for the ETF. The S&P 500 has experienced significant volatility recently, with a decline of 2.4% over the past week, marking its largest loss in over 2 months. This downturn was largely triggered by disappointing non-farm payroll numbers and an unfavorable jobs report, leading to investor concerns about economic momentum. Consequently, SPY, which tracks the S&P 500, is feeling the strain of this market environment. Additionally, growing worries surrounding concentration risk in mega-cap stocks are becoming more pronounced. Investors are increasingly aware that relying heavily on a few large companies could expose their portfolios to greater volatility. As a result, strategies like the Invesco S&P 500 Equal Weight ETF, or RSP, are gaining traction among those seeking a balanced approach. In the long term, while negative economic indicators could weigh on SPY's performance, a pivot towards more strategic, equal-weight investments may mitigate risks associated with market concentration. However, in the short term, ongoing geopolitical issues and inflation concerns will likely keep SPY's price under pressure as traders navigate these uncertain conditions. Overall, these developments will create a more cautious trading atmosphere as market participants assess the impact on their portfolios. The following signals have been identified for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, and so far it has fallen 2.41%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETF should be monitored more closely. Some positive signals have also been generated, which may influence the near short-term development. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the ETF, providing a positive outlook. As it gains further, the ETF will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $633.13. Conversely, should it decline, the ETF will find support from the long-term average at approximately $619.42. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal, 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, 3 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal, 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal, 58 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal, 47 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF finds support from accumulated volume at $617.95. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. Generally, the ETF exhibits very controlled movements, and due to its good liquidity, the associated risk is considered very low. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated $8.40 between its high and low, representing a change of 1.36%. In the past week, the average daily volatility for the ETF has been 0.97%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $624.22. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $617.95. If this support level holds, it could be an opportune entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $597.94, reflecting a decrease of 3.82%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is the SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? Several signals and indicators are showing negative trends, and we believe that this will influence the market in the coming days and possibly weeks. However, we feel that the current price presents a possible buying opportunity, with expectations that it will rise during or by the end of this 3-month period. As a result, we have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF from a hold to a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 4th of August, we anticipate that the SPDR S&P 500 ETF will open higher by $1.18, starting trading at $622.90. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.